It is time to shift our focus to Europa League from now on, except the final of Carabao Cup that is coming up. We just blew our chance of finishing in the top 4 on the weekend. It is now 7 points with 11 games to play. I'm not saying that we cannot finish in the top 4, but the likelihood of that happening is going to be really low. For Europa League, this is probably the best hope that we have for us to qualify for Champions League next season. The focus that I mentioned earlier, it needs to start right from this game. Hey guys, welcome to Arsenal Guru. It's the pre-game analysis between Ostersunds versus Arsenal. This is the round of 32 right now, and it's time to get serious. We are going to play in Sweden. It is another away game and it doesn't sound good at all, as you know that our record have been so bad this season. But in Europa League, it's not so bad, I would say, because we got 2 wins and 1 loss so far based on the 3 games that we play in this competition. It will be interesting to see how this will turn out because it can go either way. For Ostersunds or Ostersunds, I'm not sure what it is. If you guys know, let me know. It has been quite a journey for them to get to this stage. It started off with the knockout of Galatasaray in the qualifying round, and they proceed from then on to the group stage. They did finish second in the group stage, but they were level on points, and they have a better goal difference than Athletic Bilbao. I'm not quite sure how that works, maybe because based on the head-to-head between those two, they lost to them. That is why Athletic Bilbao were able to finish on the first, and that's why they are second. One really important thing to keep in mind is that they haven't lost any game at home in this competition. There's only one draw against Athletic Bilbao that they have is 2-2, and aside from that, it is a win for them for all those games. With that being said, we cannot take them lightly and when we shouldn't. Before we get into the lineup predictions, there's one thing that I want to mention. This game probably a deciding factor of what's going to happen in the next 2 games, which is the second leg of this meeting and also the final of the Carabao Cup. We need to make this game easy for us. We need to blow them away, maybe 2-0, 3-0, or 4-0. Like either one of those, you know what I mean? Because it is so important for us to win easy in this game because we can go much easier in the second leg because we have Carabao Cup final coming up on Sunday after the Thursday game, and that's only give us a few days to recover. Plus, Man City already beat Barcelona 4-0, so in their second leg probably will be much easier for them already. So we need to do the same thing. If we do that, then we probably can put the second team for the second leg, and that's going to give us the time to prepare and also the recovery and also to be so fresh to play on Sunday, because that's probably going to be the best hope for us to win a trophy in this season, and we need to execute it. Now let's get into the lineup prediction. As Arsene Wenger stated, we will play the strongest side that we can come up for this game, and I think that we should, because as I said, we need to blow them away, and in order to do that, we need the strongest sides to happen. However, we have some kind of conflicts or some bad news going, so as you already know that Pierre Aubameyang won't be able to play in this game because he got a cup tie, because Borussia Dortmund dropped out from Champions League into this competition, so that's why he can't play for us. Another bad news that we just have is that Lacazette got a knee injury. They can say that it's a minor injury because they did a minor surgery, which is a successful one, and then he will be out 4 to 6 weeks. So if that's the case, then he will be probably back for next round if we advance. That puts us in a crisis for our front a little bit there, because we saw Giroud, we saw Walcott, Aubameyang can't play, and then Lacazette is injured, so now we're left with only Welbeck. And then we go into this kind of game, I don't know if he's going to get injured or if he's going to start, or it will be a chance for Nkita to start for us. That's going to be leaving to how Arsene Wenger will decide it for the best team that we will put together for this match. With all of that, let's get into our starting 11. So the question for this game will be, are we going to go with 3-4-3 as we have been playing this formation for the whole competition so far? Or are we going to stick with 4-2-3-1 that we've been using for the last 3 weeks? In this game, I think he's going to go with 4-2-3-1 once again. That's probably the best formation that we have right now. I know that we have so many players that haven't played lately, but that's probably the best formation that we should be playing from now on. So obviously in goal will be Ospina once again. He is our cup goalkeeper, so that's why he will start there. For the back four, it's going to be the same once again. Bellerin on the right. The 2 central defenders is going to be Koscielny on the right and then Mustafi on the left. And on the left for our fullbacks will be Nacho Monreal. The two central midfielders is going to be Wilshere on the right and Xhaka on the left once again. The two best midfielders that we have. I know that Xhaka haven't performed well lately, but again, Arsene Wenger will put him there as it is. Again, I don't know why, but that's what he likes to do, so we're going to stick with it. For the three attacking midfielders, obviously it's going to be Ozil on the right, Iwobi on the left, and Mkhitaryan in the middle. I think Iwobi will get started in this game, and Ramsey probably will be on the bench. The reason being is because Ramsey got a minor injury on the weekend, and to start in this game, it might be a little bit hard for him to do so, but you never know. But I think Arsene Wenger will prefer Iwobi in this game more than Ramsey for sure. And also, I think it's a better fit for him down on the left hand side than Ramsey anyway, because if you put Ramsey in, obviously Mkhitaryan will have to move to the left, whereas I would prefer him to be in the middle, and that's why Iwobi will start there. For Ozil and Mkhitaryan, they need to perform better, especially for Mkhitaryan. We need him to be like the guy in the game against Everton, where he assists 3 goals, not like against Spurs where he lost the ball so easy, and then not the unusual that we would expect him to play. There might be a shift between Mkhitaryan to the left and Iwobi to the middle, so that we'll have to wait and see. But again, they have a really free-flowing attacking, so they can switch around. Obviously, for Ozil, he already has the ball, so now he just needs to really provide the assists, provide the play, like link up that we need him to do, and also to get us to go forward and score a goal. And I hope that it happened in this game too, because the game against Spurs wasn't the greatest, and then it's more like defensive, and then it's hard for him to do that. And then when we going forward, our final ball in the final third hasn't been there, so we need to pick up in this game. And the most important thing is the front. Who is going to be our main man in the striker position here? And I think, as Arsene Wenger stated, that it's going to be the strongest lineup that we can have in this game. So it's going to be Welbeck in this case. I know that there's a chance that Nketiah can play, or he can even start. But I think that with the maturity that he has so far, I think that Arsene Wenger will pick Welbeck before Nketiah in this case, so that's why he's going to start for us. And Nketiah will be on the bench if we need him later in the game, or maybe to get him out to substitute out Welbeck if he's going to pick up an injury or we blow the game away. So that is my starting 11. So now let's look at the score prediction. In this game, it is going to be really hard to predict because, as I mentioned, I would love Arsenal to blow them away, but I don't think that's going to happen in this case. If it does, it's going to be a surprise for us because based on how well Ostersunds playing so well in this competition. So for the score prediction that I'm going to go with, it's going to be 2-1 Arsenal. It is another away game, so obviously we're going to concede another away goal. That is like a normal thing, as I mentioned in so many pre-game stories, so it's going to happen once again. If we're not conceding at all, it is like a surprise because there's no way that our back four gonna be able to get a clean sheet in this game unless if they turn up or if Ostersunds haven't played well in this game. And for us to score only 2 goals, the reason I'm going with that is because we have Welbeck at the front. If he's going to score for us in this game, he's probably has to like trouble himself, like falling off when he score a goal, or some kind of like a fluke or something going on that doesn't go in a proper way or proper forward that's gonna score like easy tap in a header in a way that you would predict that it will go in. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below of the score prediction. Or your starting 11, do you agree with what I go with, or is it going to be different? And also don't forget to give a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you after the game.